Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome me back. I have been struggling to post a video these last couple of days because I haven't been sure of what to speak about, and I get in the way of myself by saying things like, if you're not going to be authentic about it, or you're not sure, you shouldn't speak, you shouldn't share anything because you might come across the wrong way. And because of that, I have put my fear aside again tonight, and I'm going to talk to you about that. It's all very well that I talk to you about these really inspirational things and these really awesome, positive love vibes that I send out, but it's also, I think, really important to acknowledge everyone and acknowledge myself for when I feel sad, when I'm feeling down, and I get caught up in my fear, because I'm human and we all do it. And so this video is going to be about that. I have been struggling these last couple of days, not overly, it's not been really bad where I'm having a breakdown or anything, but I have had some crazy thoughts in my mind thinking, can I do this? Am I even able to do this? So as much as I'm encouraging everyone to go out there and do it, do what they love and do what they're passionate about, I'm not going to deny that whilst I am doing that too, these feelings still come up. And if you are someone who's just starting, you will know what I'm talking about. And even if you haven't started, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And it's really important for us to be okay with those feelings, to let them pass and to hear them and to honor them, because that's what it's all about. Our feelings are a part of us, and it's not always going to be happy, positive times. It can sometimes be down, and I feel as though I'm authentically sharing with you tonight by being vulnerable enough to share something when I am down. I am feeling much better today, but on the weekend it's been, a little bit hard because, as you know, I want to make this massive contribution to the world. I'm honestly in service to you, I'm in service to others, and this is why I'm doing this to begin with, is because I feel as though my life's experiences of those traumatic times can really shed light to those who haven't found it yet. I want to be that light for others, so I'm teaching what I know, and that they are ways of loving yourself, forgiving yourself for all of the past pain and past experiences that have happened. And I'm guiding people by my experience. So tonight I want to share one thing that has really helped me when I'm feeling overwhelmed and getting caught up in my thoughts, which are causing an emotional reaction, frustration, anger, sadness. It's not about pushing those feelings aside. It's not about dismissing them in any way, because that's not doing anyone any good, especially you if you're going through this. So what I suggest, and this is what has worked for me, is that we hear our feelings and we honor them, and we talk ourselves through that. So one way that I've learned is to put my hand on my heart And as I'm crying, or as I'm feeling sad, or as I'm feeling whatever it is that's not feeling too good, I say to myself, I hear you, I honor you. Let's see what we can do to shift this feeling. It might sound a little crazy, and it might be something that you've never done before, but I'm telling you now, it works like a miracle. And that's what I'm all about, miracles. And another thing that I have done, and I've learnt this from Gabby Bernstein, Wayne Dyer, Marianne Williamson, and if you don't know any of those three people, everyone knows Oprah Winfrey, and what they have done that have allowed them to be the people they are now, to be the amazing thought leaders that they are, is they have surrendered everything to the universe. They've surrendered it to God. They've surrendered it to the Tao. They've surrendered it to spirit. Whatever you want to call it. And really, as Wayne said, the moment you can name it, it's not it. It's just the universe has your back, full stop. Whether you believe that or not, it does, and you just have to open your heart to it. So I'm learning to do the work and to visualize what I would like to be and how I can help others, and letting that go, not being attached to the outcome. Because when we try to attach ourselves to how things should be or how things are going to turn out, that's what causes all of these emotions to come up. Fear starts to set in, and we get completely blinded and overwhelmed. Like this massive cloud is just like, oh my God, what is happening right now? You know, it just gets so overwhelming. But if you can ground yourself by letting those feelings pass through you and hearing them out and hearing what they have to say, because that part of you just honestly wants to be acknowledged. It just wants to know that it's being supported and that it's okay to feel that way. And I'm guaranteeing you now, the more you do this and the more you allow your heart to open during this process and to transform your fear into love, it will get easier over time. You will find that you will be able to let your anger and your fear go a lot quicker than what you used to. Like, for example, if I was pissed off, I'd be pissed off for a good 2 weeks about something. Now, it's only a couple of days. So, progress definitely happening. So I wanted to share that all with you today, because I felt that, yes, I was struggling with something to say. I wasn't sure what to speak about, and then I felt like, wait a minute, I'm going through a bit of a rough patch, and we all go through these rough patches. So it's really important for me to share those rough times with you in present time, because it makes me a human being, and we are human beings. You know, we go through these motions, and it's okay, and you're not alone, and it's okay to talk about it. So one thing I would like to add is that I am here to serve others in any way that I can. And if you haven't watched my first video, have a look at it. It gives you a bit of a rundown on what I've been through. And as you can see, I'm an example of being able to go through those crazy hard times and come out the other end and, you know, making it through. So if you have any questions, or if there is any way that I can help you, please don't be afraid to ask, because it is my dream to share love, and it is my dream to, you know, create a community of people where there is a really safe space for us to speak about all the things that we're going through. So feel free to drop me an email, drop me a line. I'd be more than happy to hear from you. And if there is something specific that you would like me to talk about, please let me know. And I'm happy to do that too. Okay? So I really hope this gives you some strategies to deal with these emotions that you go through from time to time. And I hope that it has made you feel a little less lonely, especially if you're going through a hard time now. Okay, well, have a good night, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye. Much love.